All right, folks, we want to welcome you to this presentation of what we call the bonus session. And I have to be really kind of honest with you here. It's not really a bonus because most of these features that are in the various plans that we have are actually included. But because we haven't really talked about them a whole lot and because they are really a integral part in the actual marketing part of your digital magazine, we really want to kind of cover those, and they really are kind of a bonus because in normal situations most companies out there would not offer all of these various marketing plans along with the primary focus of your digital magazine. So anyway, we're going to kind of get into it here so you can kind of get an idea of what the plans are. It's really kind of important that you really kind of zero in on the plan that is most beneficial to your particular needs. So I want to cover those real quick here. So when you're in the iSpot Deals directory, you'll want to actually go to the plans section, and I'm going to kind of point that out right here. But when you go to plans and click on that, it's going to take you to the various plans that are available. Now, of course, we really encourage everybody, or I shouldn't say encourage you, but we talk about the Evolve as being our most popular plan, simply because most people find that it really handles most of what they want to do when it comes to their digital magazine. But I'm going to cover just some of the others just real briefly so that they give you kind of an idea of the difference between say the Evolve and say the Pro or even the Enterprise. So here's what we're going to do first. We're going to kind of look at, let's actually look at our standard plan first. This is a plan that really is kind of a very, very basic plan, and it has a few of the marketing features that we include with some of the more popular ones like the Evolve and the Pro. The standard plan is really a plan for people that budget-wise, they're trying to save some money. It's $79 per quarter. It's a way for them to kind of get started. It helps them put together a basic digital magazine. It also provides some of the basic marketing features that we make available. Example, of course, would be the iSpot Deals directory, featured listings, very important part of it. We're able to list in 3 different categories. We have what we call the Merchant Partner Program, where we help you to set up various campaigns to drive traffic to your business. And then, of course, we have a monthly business review that we look at helping your business by taking a look at where you are in your marketing process. And then we can make suggestions. We can maybe take a look at things that aren't working for you and maybe even help you to get some things that'll improve on that. So I don't want to spend a lot of time on this one. This is really more of a budgetary type thing, but I can be real honest with you. I don't necessarily encourage going with this particular plan in the sense that it's a quarterly payment. And I want to kind of real quick, like we're going to jump back because I want to show you the real difference in the Evolve plan. And this is one of the reasons why everybody likes the Evolve plan over a plan that is designed to be paid in a quarterly statement. The Evolve plan is a one-time fee. And it's kind of a special that we're running on these right now simply because of the fact that we would like to get more people into this particular category because we know we can do more things for your business to help you grow. Now, the Evolve plan, the big difference here is, of course, that you're going to be able to get your magazine at a one-time cost and then work on a rev share, which is a huge difference. The rev share is great because what it does is it allows us to be able to bring advertisers into your magazine, generate revenue for you, and then share that revenue. We actually use what we call the vending machine model. And don't know if a lot of you are familiar, but most vending machine companies out there, they'll go into high traffic locations, they'll put their vending machine in, and then they'll share the revenue with the location owner. And in essence, that's kind of what we're doing with the digital magazine. The only difference here is that we're building it and managing it for you, and then we share the revenue that's generated through the advertising. So now what I want to do is just real quickly, I want to cover some of these other features because these really are the bonus that goes along with your digital magazine. We've really covered a lot about the digital magazine up to this point. We've not covered all of the great features about it, and we will do that in part of your training. You'll learn about some of the other areas that can really be beneficial in your using your digital magazine to expose your business and the products and services that you offer. It's an incredible tool, and I can't even begin to emphasize how neat it really can be in helping you to generate more business, get more traffic, get more subscribers to your business, and build a list. That list is huge. By building a list into your business, you're really adding an asset to your business. Now, it's not something that you can put on the balance sheet. You can't list all your clients as being as necessarily an asset, but we all know it is. Having a large database of consumers that you can market to is a huge asset. If you were to sell your business and be able to, you could literally sell the list right along with it. And in some cases, the list could really almost be worth more than the business itself. So really something that you have to focus on if you really want to grow your business and really make a big difference in your marketing exposure. So one of the things that I want to talk about again, as I mentioned, is each of the different features. If you'll notice as we kind of run down the list here, the iSpot Deals directory, of course, is where you kind of start. This is where you're going to be listed in the feature listings. Oh, and I want to point out here too, if you go to the plans page, to get a real picture of each and every one of these features, I encourage you to do that. But you can go in, and each one of these are a link, and they will take you to another page. I'll just click on one, and it'll just show you. It'll take you to a page where it will actually give you a description of that feature and the many benefits that you'll receive by having it. So that's one great way for you to really kind of dig in and learn what all of these features are and what they do. And I don't want to spend this whole video going through each and every one of them in detail, but I just want to point them out to you. As a featured listing, that's great. You're right at the top of the list, and you'll be able to not only list your business, but you'll be able to list your magazine. Big deal for doing that, simply because now it gives an opportunity to advertisers that we drive to the directory to let them kind of go through and pick and choose the magazines that they want to advertise on. And in some cases, we have advertisers that will spend fairly large budgets on spreading their message across, maybe 200-300 magazines, which gives them a tremendous amount of exposure. Now, the next thing, of course, is being able to list in the different categories. As I mentioned in the video about signing up, is that you're going to get three actual categories that you can list in, and then you also get three subcategories that you can list in. So it gives you a lot of exposure in the directory. You'll also get a monthly business review, and that analysis that we do for you is we really take a good look at your business and what you're doing in your marketing processes. We look at what's working. We look at what's not working. If it's not working, we want to look at, what do we got to do to make it work? If you've got things that are working well, then it's great, but we want to look, how can we expand on that? So if you've got something that's working perfect, well, then that's always good, but let's see how we can even expand on that and make it even better. You're going to get one business cross promotion every month. Now, the cross promotion, really, we run those through your magazine because doing business with other businesses to share in the traffic process is an incredible way to do that. And some of the things that we'll do is we can do contests, we can do promotions, what we call incentives or cross incentives, where one business will offer an incentive at another business to kind of generate traffic from both. And it's a great marketing process. It's a great way to generate a large list of business or consumers that you can then remarket to on a regular basis. So cross promotions are incredible. And we'll talk more about those in the training process and how we set those up for you. Also, you're going to receive the customer capture splash page that we generate. Now, the reason we do that, we build a splash page for each of our clients only because what we want to be able to do through your digital magazine is like we had mentioned in our previous editions, is we talked about how the digital magazine is a push mechanism, and we push that information out to your clients and customers, and then we want them to then come into the business in different forms and fashions. Now, the splash page can be used in a number of different ways. It can be used as an incentive promotion, where you can have that splash page just pushing out information about a special sale or something that is going on. Now again, that type of thing, a splash works as a way of capturing visitors. It's a way of knowing what people are looking at. It's a way to determine, when they do come to your website, exactly where their interests lie. And what's important about that is that it puts it into a sales funnel. By putting it in a sales funnel, then you are able to follow up with those folks because you know what they're interested in. So if you have a splash page that's talking about maybe a special product that you have, those people coming to your splash page and then leaving information about their name or their email address, then that gives you the opportunity to follow up with them and then encourage them to take advantage of whatever that promotion might be. So splash pages are great, and we can use them in a number of different ways. And again, we will cover those in your training area so that you'll be able to really take advantage of that feature. But by using those with your digital magazine, it's an incredible way to not only gain new subscribers, but also to build your list. And again, our focus is really on that, building your customer database. Now, the next one, of course, is Customer Database Builder. We talk about actually then building a database that's actually not just a spreadsheet or maybe even a bowl with a bunch of business cards in it. We create a full-on digital database where we can then have control technology-wise in being able to work with that database. We're able to keep the list clean, get rid of bounces. If people want to opt out, they can opt out. So we're constantly able to keep that database updated and make sure that it's a list of people that you can then continually market to. So creating a database other than, again, having a fishbowl with a bunch of business cards in it. So we submit your business to Google Local Business Center. We want to make sure that people can find you on local search. Again, as we had mentioned in previous presentations, as we talk about how search has become very difficult, and unless you've got deep pockets and can afford to spend the money for the advertising, it's really getting harder and harder to be found on search. But we do know that organic search is really the way to go. You don't have to spend a lot of money. It takes more time than it takes money. But again, we want to be able to provide the necessary things that will help you to get on better listings on search by providing the things that Google likes. And one of those, of course, is being listed with Google Local Business Centers, so that way you can show up. There's usually about 7 listings that Google will place out there for local businesses if you're providing good content, if you're you're listed on the local business center, if you're doing all the great things that Google likes, and we help you with that. And again, we talk a lot about that in your training. We also post your business listing on Pinterest. And we have a number of different web properties that we can place on your listing on Pinterest. It just gives you more exposure. And those backlinks are great. They really do help to get people to see what your products and services are and get them to then, of course, visit either your splash page or actually go to your website. We also want to post to Yellow Pages, Manta, Yahoo, Bing, all of the other directories that are out there. Being on a directory is critical nowadays. You want to be able to be found. But now we don't encourage the paid applications. Again, you'll find most of the things that we do are organic because we want to generate the traffic and do the things that are necessary to get you found, but yet we want to do it affordably. And many times most of the advertising that you would have to spend with those particular businesses can be a little pricey. Now down the road, once you begin to really build your brand, if you want to spend a little bit of your budget onto some of those things, that's fine, but we can help you with that as well, give you some guidance on the better places to do that. So also we're going to have a dedicated marketing account specialist. We've already talked about that. Your account specialist is critical in the success of your magazine. They will spend a lot of time with you to make sure that we give you suggestions, ideas, things that are really going to help your business and help you grow your business. We want to make sure that your magazine is going to be a success for you, because if it is, it's success for us as well. Because again, that's why we built this as a rev share type program, because we know that if we're sharing the profits with you, it's because we're out there making sure that your business is going to be successful and your magazine is well accepted. So again, you got to have a little skin in the game, and I think that's what has made this entire program so popular, is that people figure, hey, if we've got skin in the game, we're going to do everything we can to make sure that it's successful. So account specialists are key to your business. They'll be there. They'll be available for you. You can contact them. You can get assistance and things. If there's problems or if there's something not showing up right on your magazine, they're going to help you. They're going to get you to the right person that'll help to make sure and take care of whatever your needs might be. Also, we're going to post one incentive deal on the iSpot Deals local deals page. Now, that's very similar to say Groupon or Living Social. The only difference is we don't charge arm and a leg for your business to post your incentives. We call them incentives. We don't like the word discount, because discount really is not a good way to grow your business. We encourage people to start getting away from discount. Incentives are a whole different ballgame, and we go into that in detail in your training. We show you how to use incentives versus discount and how it really does add to your bottom line. And then, of course, your digital magazine. Bottom line is, every month we're going to distribute your magazine for you. We're going to make sure that we get plenty of advertisers on it. We want to make sure that that we make money with it. But we're also going to help you in getting more exposure. We provide you're able to place another ad in another magazine out there. So by providing that ability to say, hey, here's a free ad, you can place it in any of the other magazines out there and get more exposure back to your business. So there you go. Now, I want to real quick just show you the difference in the other plans. I'm going to run through this real fast because I know this is running a little long. The Pro plan, the big difference in the Pro plan, and we'll go into this in real detail in your training, but the big difference in the Pro plan is the iSpot Rewards program. The iSpot Rewards program is it's really designed as a loyalty program. It's a way for you to not only get your clients into your business or get them involved in your business, but it's a trigger. It's a way to get them to come back again and again, and every time they do, you get them to spend more money. It's an incredible program. It's really kind of built around the same concept as a lot of the rewards programs that are out there. The big difference is we work very closely with a lot of the local charities, nonprofits, and schools. By doing that, we're able to bring a lot of people into the rewards network, which gives us a huge database of consumers that we can push your magazine out to. So when we talk about building a large database for you, utilizing the rewards platform is an incredible way to do that. Now, the big difference too between the Pro plan and the Evolve plan is the rewards network, and there's a few other features that we've added to it as well. We have an employee benefit program that's incredible. It's a great way to offer an employee benefit plan to your employees. If you've got people that are working for you, and you know, nowadays it's really tough to be able to get good quality employees and to keep them with you for a long time, because loyalty even from your employees today has become tough because it's just so easy to make the switch. You know, somebody down the street, your competitor, offers them a few dollars more an hour, and you know, the loyalty is just not there unless you've got great programs that you can offer to your employees that nobody else is doing. And our employee benefit plan that we have available in the Pro plan is an incredible program, and it's really designed to really make a difference in your relationship with your employees. The other thing too is, of course, in your digital magazine, when we send that magazine out every month, we also provide more what we call shared plans, where you can actually now advertise on a couple different magazines. So instead of just one extra magazine, we're going to give you two extra magazines here. So great plans. I do encourage everybody to go in and look at all of these different plans. We do have, of course, the enterprise plan. Again, it's a quarterly payment type plan, a little more involved there, but I do encourage you to take a look at it. It may be something that might work out better for you as well. Otherwise, we always say, look, the two real big plans to work with is either the Evolve or the Pro. It's because both of those plans are one-time payments, either $199 or $399, and then you get all the other features that go along with it. If I was to pick a plan that I would be all over, it's really the Pro plan. The Pro plan with the iSpot Rewards program is unbelievable. It's absolutely when you talk about being able to market your business, this is an incredible opportunity for you to be able to promote your business. Other than that, the Evolve plan has been our most popular plan. That's where most people go, and that's the reason why we've really kind of promoted it throughout the this particular series that we've presented to you. But again, you have to make the decision of which one works for you best. Either one can be signed up through the iSpot Deals directory here, and again, all you have to do when you go in here is select the one that you really want, and I'll go back to it here and we'll show it to you again like we did in the sign up process. You either pick the Evolve plan or the Pro plan, and you just choose whichever one you decide you want to work with, and just click on that, fill in your business information, and you'll be taken to a payment page where you can then submit your credit card information, and you're off to the races. So again, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I'm sorry I rambled right through it real fast, but I wanted to make sure and try and keep the time frame down to a somewhat minimum. I can tend sometimes to rattle on, but anyway, we look forward to having you join us. Whatever you do, get started now. Don't hesitate. Like I say, within the next 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks outside, you'll have your digital magazine up and running, and we'll be driving a lot of traffic to your business. So anyway, thanks again for watching this video, and we'll talk to you very soon.